What up, peeps? This is Get With It Sports, place where you get your sports with a little swag. I'm Glass.
I'm Brandon.
The best tag team tandem out there in sports talk on YouTube. We back again, 2014, about to give you our Week 1 NFL picks. We had a little problem with Google Plus. The hell with Google Plus, as I always say. But they're trying to stop us, and they ain't going to stop us. We're about to give it to you right now. This might be the quickest one this season because it's Week 1. We just speculating who's gonna win Week 1. Then it'll progress during the season and whatnot. But
exactly,
we got a game tonight, Thursday night, first game between the Green Bay Packers. Let me get this up. Green Bay Packers at Century League Field to play the world champion. That's still kind of sore with me calling them world champion. I think it should have been done, but we didn't show up.
You ain't got used to it yet.
Oh, man, no, I'm still looking at my wounds on that one because we got our ass whooped. But anyway, I digress. Let's get back to it.
Right.
World champion Seattle Seahawks. Green Bay Packers. I think, they got their little run game going with Eddie Lacy. Of course, Aaron Rodgers, one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now. He got a lot of weapons with Jordy Nelson. I can't remember all these guys' names, but he got enough weapons out there with wide receivers. But we talking about the world champs. They only lost, I think, maybe one game in two seasons over there in Central League Field. It's going to be a close game because I think they still they're still drunk off that championship win that they have. Everybody, they lost a couple of people, but they still get that defense intact. Still a number one defense in my vision. So it's going to be a close game. If it was in Lambeau Field, I would give it to Green Bay Packers, but it's in CenturyLink. I'm going to have the Seattle Seahawks scoot this one out by maybe a field goal or touchdown. What say you, bro?
I don't agree with that. I think it's going to be, it's possible it could be a tough game just because it's September, all right?
Okay.
Green Bay still was crying about, they got cheated out of the last game last year, whatever. It don't matter. Whether they won that game or not, they still end up in the same situation. Seattle still will be the Super Bowl champion, even if Green Bay had won that game.
Right.
Now, I know Green Bay got some injuries. They got the running game, and they got Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
But you made the comment that if it was in Green Bay, you would give it to Green Bay.
Yep.
I don't think that would matter.
Ooh.
Green Bay got a bunch of injuries. I know they got Julius Peppers over there now.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't going to do something. Now, they don't mean nothing. No. But they needed help. They needed help on their defense. I mean, I don't know what, unless he got a renewed, enthusiasm for pass rushing that he didn't have when he was in Chicago. Just going north, would that help? Maybe. Change the scenery, maybe. I doubt it. Maybe. But, no, I think Seattle, they're the champions. They still got, like you said, the defense. They lost, Brown or whatever in the secondary, but their secondary is still good.
Mm-hmm.
Russell Wilson, fourth-rated quarterback last year overall. He played a good preseason, too. He's still there. Marshawn Lynch, Percy Harvin, he back. They looking strong, So
right.
I'm going with Seattle.
Okay.
For Week 1 against the Green Bay Packers.
Okay, cool. All right, but before I go on, I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. This is our third or fourth year doing this.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to put it out there. I have been undefeated with these picks. I'm waiting for you to step your game up, bro. Just want to put it out there real quick. You have a 1-1. Let's do this, all right?
Something happened last 2 years. I don't remember what it was. Something happened. I'm just
that week 13, 12, 13, that trap game week that got you caught.
Something, right. Something happened. I only had one of them like 5 or 6 games that happened last years, but it won't happen this year.
All right, cool. I just want to put it out there. All right?
That's all right. That's okay.
All right, here we go. The next game we got is the Buffalo Bills coming to our hometown Soldiers Field to play the hometown Chicago Bears. I know it might sound kind of biased, but I like what the Chicago Bears doing. All these years we had the defense, but we've been lacking on offense. Last 2 years since we got Trestman over here, we bombing on offense, but we slacking a little bit on defense. It's getting a little old. But with all that being said, I like what we're looking like on offense. Cutler got a lot of weapons. Martellus Bennett. Alshon Jeffries, Brandon Marshall, There's no reason why he shouldn't be a top-rated quarterback this season. There's no excuses. So with that being said, I like Buffalo. They were still a work in progress. I was shocked. Mario Williams, he did good. He did well last year defensively, quite as kept. Of course, he didn't do enough for that $100 million contract that he signed. But I think he was a top sacker for the team that season. But that's all that they have.
Right.
C.J. Spiller, I got him in my fantasy football league as a running back. Hopefully he do well. Hopefully he stay healthy. But I don't think they have enough weapons to go against Chicago Bears in Soldier Field. So I'm gonna go with the hometown team, Chicago Bears, over the Buffalo Bills. What say you, bro?
Yeah, I agree with that. Buffalo, they don't have enough. Chicago got weapons all over the place, and now the key to Chicago this year, like they was ranked second in the league in scoring last year.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Another year, the offensive line together, they should be even better. You know, Cutler play all 16 games, they don't tell what the team will do. Right. Defensively, they sucked butthole last year. Hey,
tell us how you really feel, bro.
They the GM, Phil Emery, he worked on, putting some pieces together, get that line together. They are getting older, right. So this might be the last year you see some of them players there. They did address the defense, but they couldn't address everything in, one off season. That's just the reality of it. You can't replace every position, So I think the defense will be better. Because I think it can't do nothing but be better. It was probably last in the league last year. Definitely against the run. I'm looking for them to be in the middle of the pack. If they're in the middle of the pack, good things are happening for them. Buffalo, I like Buffalo. I like their receivers. I like Spillman. He just stay hurt too much. He got to stay healthy. Mario Williams, all I say $100 million, but we got. Right. He still got to live up to that in my eyes, But I think they're going to have a better year than they had last year. Also, it just won't be in week one.
Right.
It's, against Bears. So I'm taking Chicago in week one.
All right, cool. We're going to move up to the next game up. It's a divisional game. It's an NFC South game. It is the New Orleans Saints going up to the Georgia Dome to play the Atlanta Falcons. This is the extreme on both ends of the scale. You got New Orleans Saints building up. I was on Team Boy TV. I think it was either last week before last. We was on the NFC South. I told them out of that division, I know Carolina Panthers look good defensively, but we'll get to Carolina later on. But New Orleans Saints, they're building up to be a juggernaut like they was before that little. What was it? Headhunting scandal that was going on, and everybody got suspended. You get back up there. Drew Brees got weapons again. Of course, Jimmy Graham, Marquise Colston. They got a new rookie that I think might be Offensive Player of the Year, and Brandon Cooks. They just got everything going with them. The defense is a little bit better. And then we go on the other side with the Atlanta Falcons. They finished 2-14, I think it was.
They crashed and burned last year.
Right. They went that window shut on them. I told them that I think Mike Smith might lose his job after this year. They had the top go-get on that team offensively was Tony Gonzalez, and he retired. So that's a whole lot of touchdowns and yardage you got to make up. I understand Julius Jones and Roddy White was hurt. They got to make up for the loss of Tony Gonzalez. So with all that being said, it still might be a close game because it's a home opener for the Atlanta Falcons, but I'm going to say New Orleans Saints by at least 2 touchdowns going to have them. So I got the New Orleans Saints over the Falcons. What say you, bro?
Yeah, I'm taking the Saints also. Atlanta, like I said, they crashed and burned last year. I don't really see a whole lot they did to improve the team. They lost some players. New Orleans, they have tried to improve their offense or whatever. They gave Jimmy Graham all that money, whatever. And it's the thing about this game is it's a division game. So that's kind of sets the stage for anything can happen. But exactly. I'm going with New Orleans against Atlanta this week.
Okay, cool. Got you down for New Orleans. Next game up is another divisional game. It's in the AFC North. We got the Cincinnati Bengals going up to M&T Bank Stadium to play the Baltimore Ravens. Cincinnati, they went on ahead and paid their quarterback, Andy Dalton. I think he's another $100 million man. Does he deserve that money? Hell to the no. I still don't think he's proven himself in the postseason. He looks great in the regular season. The postseason where he had problems with. I mean, but then like we talked before, there's not too many quarterbacks out there to pick from, so they had to stick with what they got.
Right.
He got enough weapons. You know what? Honestly, they could do some damage in the division, in the league. Actually, they got the defense, they got the weapons on offense, special teams off the chain. It's just that quarterback. He got to step his game up. We ain't even saying he a bad quarterback. He just got to step his game up when it comes to the postseason. They got to do good this year in my eyes, because I think what's the coach name?
Lewis.
Yeah, Marvin Lewis. He might be on the hot seat this year. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how it goes. Baltimore Ravens, on the other hand, they're the Baltimore Ravens. You know, Ray Rice, hopefully he learned his lesson in the off season. He didn't do ish last year in running yards. Hopefully he got his mind right. He's married now. Put everything in the past and start running. Then they got Pierce behind him, so they're not really slacking too much. It's a home game. Baltimore, they got some good weapons. It's gonna be a close game. This might be a touchdown, might be a field goal. I'm gonna say the Baltimore Ravens gonna squeak this one out over the Cincinnati Bengals. What say you?
Like I said, again, division game. I like Cincinnati. You know, going into Baltimore, getting this game. You know, Andy Dalton. He on 10. You know, he got his change or whatever. They got more weapons though, and I got to see if Baltimore is still gonna play the same type of defense, because it's always been defense. Baltimore's always been defense, just like in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
So when that defense start to wilter away or whatever, then they get exposed in other areas or whatever. So I don't know if Falco or whatever, Flacco, has got the weapons around him. That he's gonna need to beat Cincinnati. Cincinnati got a pretty good defense.
Right.
And then, like you say, Marvin Lewis, this could be the year. I think, is he the longest tenured coach right now?
I want to say he is.
Yeah, he might be.
If he's not, he's right. He's right up.
Well, he's up there with Belichick, between them two.
Right.
So who knows? Well, I'm gonna take Cincinnati this week.
Oh, you going Cincinnati?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You was talking all that stuff. You sound like you was leaning towards Baltimore, but okay, I got you that. That's the first game that we split on, so we're gonna see how that turns out. Yeah. Okay. All right. Next game up, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars going up to Lincoln Financial Field to play the Philadelphia Eagles. I ain't gonna spend too much time on here. I do say Bortles look good. They got a future quarterback. They got a future franchise quarterback in Bortles, but I think they're going to put him on the shelf this season. Blackman, dude's still getting high, so I'm sure he's not playing this season at all. They got Cecil Shorts. I got Cecil Shorts in my fantasy football league. I think he's gonna do some damage. But Philadelphia Eagles, they look like they're going in the right direction. We'll see how long they're gonna last with this high octane offense this season. They did good last season. They did better than I thought they was gonna do. Michael Vick's not there no more, so Nick Foles don't have to worry about nobody behind his back, looking from behind his back. He's gonna air it out like he did last year. I think he did a great job. I think he only had like a handful of interceptions with all the touchdowns that he had. So I think he'll keep it moving. And it's at home. I'm gonna go with the Philadelphia Eagles over the Jacksonville Jaguars. What say you?
Right. I'm taking Philly also. Like you said, they got that high power offense. Defense has been their problem, and we all waiting around to see exactly what improvements, what they're gonna do defensively. Because they got 8 up against the pass last year. Jacksonville, anything they do different this year is gonna be better for them. That's all I gotta say about them.
Okay.
They cannot do no worse. So I'm taking Philly over Jacksonville in week 1.
All right, cool. Next game up, we got the Washington football team going up to NRG Stadium wasn't that called? No, that was called Reliance Stadium last year. I'm about to say NRG.
Right.
What the hell is NRG? But anyway, they're going up to NRG Stadium to play the Houston Texans. I don't have too much to say about Washington. I don't know which RG3 we're going to have. I don't know if we ever going to see the RG3 that we seen his rookie season. Actually, everybody was contemplating that they should put in Cousins in place of him. Who knows? Ain't too much I can say about them. Houston, on the other hand, they got to do better than what they did last year. You can't go, I guess you could go worse, but I can't see them doing as bad as they did last year. You got a new coach in O'Brien. They just got to be paying J.J. Watts. He's the highest defensive player out there. I don't know if Cushing's back. They can't. Who is the quarterback out there? I don't know. Yeah, I read of Case Keenum.
Right, it's not Fitzpatrick.
Who is it? Fitzpatrick. They got rid of Schaub. Schaub's in Oakland. But anyway, like I said,
that's the one thing they can't do. They can't blame nothing on Matt Schaub no more.
Right?
Yeah.
But everything said and done, I'm gonna pick the Houston Texans to win this one over the because I don't know what Washington team we're gonna have. Think Washington would do better than I think they went 3-13 last year, but I can't see them starting off well. So I got the Houston Texans over the Washington team. What say you, bro?
I don't know what Washington you're gonna see either. I don't know if RG3. I don't know if he's healthy. When he was practicing his preseason, he was still making some. They said the man don't know how to slide. I mean, how can
Did you see him in the postseason? He couldn't get down.
How can you get this far in the league as a quarterback that don't know how to slide? Then you know what? I thought about it. I was like, okay, well, you got Major League Baseball players that can't bunt. I mean, so it happens, I guess.
Right.
But Houston, they can't, like I said, they can't blame nothing on Matt Schaub no more. They gave J.J. Watt.
Let me just interrupt you real quick. He was right. It is Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick, okay. And he didn't do bad. Well, right. I mean, it didn't work out for him. Well, he was in Tampa, right?
No, he was in Tennessee last.
Yeah,
one of two. He was everywhere.
Yeah, I was going to say, damn, he went to a couple teams.
Right.
But I like him though. I like him. He just got to find his, right. I think he's in Tampa though.
Okay.
But so they can't blame Schaub on that. Even though I don't know, somebody sprinkled some dust on Schaub. He went from a good, decent quarterback to garbage. Now I think he's a second or third string in Minnesota. So
Schaub is in Oakland.
No, yeah, Oakland.
Yeah, he got
the starting quarterback in Oakland. Yeah. I mean, I'm in all over the league.
Yeah.
But so yeah, Houston, they gonna play defense. We know they gonna play defense. It's a matter of, and then Arian Foster.
Yeah. We don't know which Arian Foster we gonna get.
Exactly. He may play one quarter. He may have 4 games in him this year. If that he another unbreakable. You don't want them.
Mr. Glass, right.
Glass.
No pun intended, but yeah, I got you.
Right. He get hurt every game. So I mean, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be a close game though, and I have absolutely no idea who's gonna win. But I'm gonna go with Houston.
Okay.
Because I know that their defense is better than Washington.
Gotcha. Okay, next game up, we got a division game in AFC North. We have the Cleveland Browns going up to Heinz Field to play the Pittsburgh Steelers. I've always told you, I told you last season, that all Cleveland Browns need is a quarterback. They got Johnny Manziel.
Hell, they still need a quarterback.
Oh, come on, man. Dude, listen, I'm not saying Johnny Manziel is ready now. And I ain't shortchanging Hoyer. I like what Hoyer did last year before he blew his knee out. But it's going to be Johnny Manziel era, if not by week 7, 8 next season. So Johnny Hoyer is playing for his next team. He's trying out for his next team this year. You say they still need a quarterback.
Yeah.
I think they are fine at quarterback position. So with that being said, Pittsburgh Steelers, They lost some weapons. We got some weapons hurt. But I think they still got a little something left in the tank. They're getting old on defense. Now I'm thinking about it. I like Cleveland Browns. I like them, but they're playing in Heinz Field. They're playing in Cleveland. I probably would pick Cleveland. But I'm gonna go ahead and pick Pittsburgh Steelers to win this game. It's gonna be about a field goal. It's gonna be a close game, nice defensive game. But I'm gonna pick Roethlisberger, more mature, more seasoned. He's gonna squeak this one out. So I'm gonna pick the Pittsburgh Steelers over the Cleveland Browns. What say you?
Now, Manziel, he's not starting though, right?
No, I think it's going to be Hoyer.
Exactly. That gives Cleveland a better chance to win. And by being a division game, you're right. It's going to be a close game. I'm going to take Cleveland because I think Cleveland got more weapons. You know, they got more things. They got more things to play with. You know, more things to throw at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh are old. They haven't really improved in any place, in position. They still got an excellent group of linebackers, though. You'll definitely still be hard to run on them, but outside of that, I don't. Pittsburgh, they don't do nothing. You see, the hair on my arm don't move or nothing when I say their name.
Right? Okay.
They don't scare nobody.
They don't scare you like they used to.
Exactly. So I'm going with Cleveland. You know.
Okay, that might be the pick. That might be a good pick. I was thinking about it, but no, I'm gonna stick with Pittsburgh because it's a home game. But I wouldn't be shocked if Cleveland won this game. So yeah, that was a good pick on your part. But anyway, we're gonna move on. Next game we got Minnesota Vikings going up to Edwards Jones Dome. Say that real quick. Edwards Jones Dome to play the St. Louis Rams.
Right.
I ain't really got too much to say about the Minnesota Vikings. Hopefully Zimmer. I like Coach Zimmer when he was the defensive coordinator for the Bengals. He got a lot up in his hand. I don't know if I can't even remember the owner's name. He seems like he got short. He's short in patience, but we'll see. I don't really have too much to say about Vikings. On the other side, St. Louis Rams. I never been a Sam Bradford fan ever since he's been in Oklahoma. I told y'all he wasn't. I like what they doing in St. Louis. They got a great coach, Jeff Fisher. They got the weapons. They got the defense. They got the offense. It's just the quarterback.
That's the quarterback.
I ain't gonna say I don't like him, but I never trust Sam Bradford health-wise and running the system over there in St. Louis. Now we just got to talk about Case Keenum getting let go by the Texans. I believe he's over there in St. Louis right now. I think St. Louis scooped him up. So now, I thought they should have went after drawing blank over in Washington.
Cousins,
thank you. Thought they should have gone after Cousins, but I like Case Keenum. I just think he's in the wrong system up in Houston, but he's over in St. Louis. They're playing at home. It's Minnesota Vikings. We know how we feel about Minnesota Vikings over here in Chicago. Right. So I'm definitely gonna go with the Rams over the Vikings. What say you?
I like the Rams too in this, man. They definitely got the weapons and whatever. They still missing the quarterback. Yeah. And like you said, Bradford, he's the what's that? Greg Oden of the NFL, you know. All that flash can't stay on the field, you know.
Right.
So that definitely hurts them and what they're trying to do. So I don't even know if they drafted another quarterback, you know. Mm-hmm. Which I'm assuming that they did, but I hope they did. Minnesota, you know, they in our division. They ain't really got outside of, you know, AP. They ain't really got nothing that's shocking or outstanding on their part either. You know, they still searching for a quarterback. You know, and I forgot the name of the backup quarterback they had.
Oh, they had.
I know the one they got now. The quarterback that played last year.
Castle.
Yeah, Matt Castle.
Oh, Castle and Christian Ponder.
Right. I think they're giving that job to Castle to start the season.
Right. Yeah.
You know, but he may be a career backup. I don't like him. You know, he had his chance to start and he failed miserably at it. You know, when he was in
Kansas City.
Kansas City, right? You know, He was a good backup in New England. Failed miserably in Kansas City. So they still struggling over there. So I like St. Louis in this one. Even though they weathered the whole Michael Sam's issue and all that crap. They went through
Right.
that. They cut him. And you ain't gonna work out here. But they did give him a trial. So kudos to St. Louis for that. But I'm taking St. Louis over Minnesota this week.
All right, cool. Next game up, we have the Tennessee Titans going up to Arrowhead Stadium to play the Kansas City Chiefs, my beloved Broncos divisional rivals. I never seen anybody go win 8 straight games and lose the next 8. Never seen that before in my life. I ain't complaining. I like what happened. But Kansas City, I can't see them falling off as bad as they did last year at the end. Andy Reid out there, I'm sure you're going to clean everything up. They got a nice team out there. They got a nice quarterback, not a top-tier quarterback, but a nice game manager and Alex Smith.
Yeah.
Tennessee, they was up and coming. I don't know what happened to them the last couple of years, but they lost Chris Johnson, so they don't have that running back anymore. The defense is just kind of bland to me. I mean, the whole team is kind of bland to me right now. So I don't know what they got. I'm not really in favor for the Tennessee Titans right now, so I'm going to go with the Kansas City Chiefs over the Tennessee Titans. I could be shocked. We all could be shocked at what Tennessee got behind them, but you got to show me first. So I'm going with the Chiefs over the Titans. What say you?
All right, they still got Jake Locker over there too, don't they?
And I mean, let's just keep it real, bro. Just like you said about Pittsburgh Steelers, Locker really don't scare me, man.
Right. Yeah. Well, Chris Johnson has set this team back, man. He set them back. He came out like gangbusters for a few years, and I don't know what happened to him. So I don't know what's going on with Tennessee. Kansas City, they started off hot, better than anybody thought they would last year. We picked them the last 2 years to be the sleeper team.
Yeah.
They fast. They got a real good defense. They got the running back. They got the wide receivers. They got the coach. Now they
got the defense. Got a nice little secondary defense.
Yes, they like I said, they fast over there. They can play. They be balling.
Right.
I don't know if what happened to them last year. I don't even remember what happened. It was like night and day. 1 minute they was what they win their first 12 games, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. Yeah, and then they just somebody unplugged the stereo. They forgot how to play.
Right.
I don't see that happening this year. I don't see them winning their first 12 this year. They may not even win their first 8. I don't know. But they definitely going to win this first one against Tennessee. So,
okay. All right, cool. I'll just hold on for a second because I have to put this up here because of how I feel about this team we're about to talk about next. Just hold on because you know how I feel about some of this New England Patriots. I'm going to find my official hate card.
Man, there you go.
Yeah, I'm about to throw them up there.
We can have one season.
No, man, nah. I got to give you the official hate card. Hold on just a second. Here it come right now. I'm about to throw it up here just to let y'all know how I really, really, really feel. This up here. Nah. All right, y'all. Here we go. This is how I feel about the New England Patriots. So this is what we're going to talk about right now. We got the New England Patriots. Yes. I'm going to throw it up there. I can do that. We got the New England Patriots going up to Sun Life Stadium to play the Miami Dolphins. Now, I know the Miami Dolphins, they had problems last year, especially with the incognito. I can't remember the guy's name. With that situation there, with the little verbal bullying situation going on in Miami. That set them back a little bit. I thought they had potentials to take that division last year. Slipped up a little bit. Philbin still got his job after everything was said and done. No Sean Moreno over there as the running back. That was a good. I think that's a good fit for them. Since he left Denver, that's a nice fit for Miami. For him in Miami.
Okay.
Tannehill, he got weapons. Mike Wallace didn't show up last year, but I think he'll show up this year. He got Hartline on the other side. Nice little tight end over there with no Sean Moreno. So they got something to work with. New England Patriots, there ain't too much to say about New England Patriots. You got one of the top coaches in the league. You got one of the top quarterbacks in the league. You can make sugar out of ish. I mean, ain't nothing bad. The running game, I was shockingly shocked that the running game was doing as well as it did last year. But once again, they don't have LeGarrette Blount back there no more. And, I know Vince Wilfork is back. But with all that being said, I think this is the year where Tom Brady show his age, that defense show his age.
Oh!
And I believe that Miami Dolphins going to upset them fools in week 1. So I have the Miami Dolphins over one of your favorite teams, the New England Patriots. Yeah, you heard it here first. I got the Dolphins over the Patriots. What say you?
Who's on the center for Miami this year?
Who's what?
Who's the quarterback?
For Miami?
Yeah.
Ryan Tannehill.
That's what I thought you said. That's what I thought you said. You know what? I said last year Miami had a good team last year, but I said they will not prove anything to me or a lot of people until they're able to beat New England. They weren't able to do that last year. New England, the system is designed to win. Okay, now granted, now they haven't won the championship in a while or whatever. Surprisingly, had the running game last year, but what people sleep on, New England got a pretty good defense. It was good last year. It's going to be better this year, and then they got some old parts on that team too, but they're not in the one where you need speed at. Most of they is on the defensive line, with Wilfork and all them guys. But Brady, I think he'd be 36 this year.
Mm-hmm.
36, yeah. So that don't mean nothing. Because you know why it don't mean nothing? Because he don't do a lot of running around. And he's going to stand in the pocket. As long as you got an offensive line for him, he can go well into 42, 43, years old, So, hey, you can go on and shake that, Miami, they're not ready. And the only way they be proven ready to myself and all us other sports fans is if they beat the New England Patriots, and I don't think they're ready to do that yet. So I'm taking New England.
You know what? I put you down for that. After you just expounded greatly on your wordage on this matchup. Just in case y'all don't know, other than his hometown Chicago Bears, he is also a New England Patriots fan, New York Jets fan. So that's why I love throwing this up when it comes time to talking about
Seattle fan too. I'm a Seattle fan.
Seattle fan. Anyway, we're gonna keep it moving.
I adopted Seattle.
Oh, now you're a Seattle fan because why? Because they beat my Denver Broncos?
Oh no, I told you that was gonna happen way before.
Okay.
That has absolutely nothing to do with it. I foresaw that forecast way before the Super Bowl. Nothing to do with it.
All right, man.
It didn't hurt, but they ain't nothing.
All right, can we move on, man?
Okay, let's move on.
All right, man. So, yes, just to let y'all know, he's a Patriots fan. I'm a Patriot hater. That's why we're like we are. So we'll move on to the other team that he liked. Not the Oakland Raiders. I don't know. There's only a couple people I know that like the Oakland Raiders. But anyway, we got the Oakland Faders going up to MetLife Stadium to play Brandon's New York Jets.
New York Jets, baby.
All right. The Jets, the defense. That's all I got to say about the Jets.
They're going to play defense.
They're going to play the defense. They got Rex Ryan, a defensive-minded coach. He's going to rely on the defense to win these games. Oakland Raiders, as much as I hate the Oakland Raiders, I don't know if I should have put my other official hate card up. I'm going to see if I can find it. Anyway, with the by golly, I got to throw this up real quick. Hold on, people. Y'all need to see this. Here we go. This the other team that I hate. I'm gonna throw it up there real quick. Now, as I talk about the Oakland Raiders, they are doing good this year. They added some players. They do looking good on the running game. They got uh, Jones Drew in the backfield with McFadden. They got Matt Schaub. No, he ain't even quarterback. I'll take that back. They got Derek Carr back there as quarterback. He looked good. Right. They got a nice little wide receiving core. I think they can put this together. Matter of fact, don't they have Richard Seymour still over there?
Yeah.
From the Giants, he's matched now. Justin Tuck is out there, so they got the two New York Giants defensive players out there. So they got potentials to do some damage. This might be a close game. I wouldn't be shocked if the Raiders win this game, but I'm gonna go with the hometown Jets. I don't know if they're gonna bring Michael Vick in. If Gino messes up, but they got the defense. So I'm gonna go with the Jets over the Raiders for this game. What say you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Jets also. Even though I don't like Geno Smith, he does nothing for me. He didn't do nothing last year. He hasn't done nothing in the preseason. I don't know what Vic did this preseason either. So I don't know if they like saying, okay, well, Vic, you're never gonna get this starting job. We just want you, back my man up, mentor him. Cause this Geno Smith, this is our guy. This is who we going with. So just watch him, teach him, fill in the blanks for him. Don't worry about being no starter here because unless he go down, you're not going to be a starter. So I don't know if that's the conversation that took place in the office. It's very possible. Oakland, I don't know what to say about Oakland. I really don't pay attention to Oakland no more because they got horrific over the past few years. They're trying to do something different over there, so we'll see. I just don't think, and I do agree, though, it may be a real close game, but I'm taking the Jets this week over Oakland.
Cool. Got you down for the Jets. Next game up, we have the San Francisco 49ers going up to AT&T Stadium to play the Dallas Cowboys. Like I said on Team Board TV show, unless they still have Jimmy Jones as the owner. Jerry Jones. They still have Jerry Jones as the owner. They still have Jerry Jones as the GM. They still have Jerry Jones as the president. And they still have Jason Garrett as quarterback. So it's going to change this year, just like it hasn't changed the last 3 years. The Dallas Cowboys will go 8-8. Defensively, they sucked. They lost Lee. They lost DeMarcus Ware to my beloved Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
Scandrick is out because he popping mollies. They just ass out. So I'm just gonna put it out there. I can't in the San Francisco 49ers. I understand you got dumbasses over there and Ray McDonald. He's suspended for backslapping his girlfriend or fiance. They said they lost some players on the secondary. Alden Smith is suspended, I think 4 to 6 games off of his season. But still a solid defense. Colin Kaepernick, still the quarterback. Tony Romo, I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. Tony Romo is a more versatile quarterback, probably a better quarterback than Colin Kaepernick, but Colin Kaepernick got more weapons. He's basically a little bit clutch when it's time to be clutch, more clutch than Tony Romo. So with all that being said, I know it's in Dallas. Dallas sucks. They are mediocre 8-8. San Francisco will take this game no matter how many people are missing and beat the Dallas Cowboys. So I got the 49ers over the Cowboys. What say you, bro?
You know what? They will shake up. They will put the league on notice talking about the Dallas Cowboys if they actually won this game against the 49ers. Romo, I'm not a big Romo fan, even though I do have him on one of my fantasy teams.
Okay.
Kaepernick, though. It's the only team I seen that really expose him and make him do what they want him to do is Seattle. So I don't, he may try to get out here and run and do his dizzle on Dallas, but Dallas got weapons. I think they can move the ball on San Francisco, even though San Francisco got a great defense. I think they'll be able to move the ball on them. I don't know if they'll be able to score. So that's the difference I see right now. Dallas need to run the football. They run the football this year, they'll win more than 8 games.
Okay.
San Francisco, they getting older. They got some common names. They still got the running back and the tight end Vernon Davis and who's the wide receiver that they hurt
Crabtree.
So they got things over there. Will it help? I don't know, but I think they got enough to beat Dallas this week because Dallas they just not ready. Not in week 1. It'd be a shock if they did. They like I said they put the league on notice, but I don't think they will. So I'm taking San Francisco also in week 1.
Okay, cool. The next game we have up is our co-member of the Prime Sports Talk Coalition, Team Boy TV very own Big Q. His Carolina Panthers are going up to Raymond James Stadium, AFC rival. This is a divisional game, AFC South. They going up to Raymond James to play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yep.
Okay. Let me just put it out there. I like what Carolina did last year. They finished, 12-4? I think it was 13-3, 12-4. They did good last year. Defense looked solid, elite defense. But then again, like I said last night on this show, Tampa Bay Buccaneers is not going to be a punk this year because they got our old coach,
right.
Chicago Bears, Lovie Smith, a defensive-minded coach. He got weapons to work with out there. He brought a solid quarterback in Josh McCown out there. He got weapons out there. They got Vincent Jackson. I can't remember the running back name. I had it last night. I don't have it now. But then they got the good running back. He's healthy this year. They got a lot to work with. You going up there in today's stadium and you think Lovie Smith is going to sit there and going to give you this game? It's going to be a hard-fought game. Cam Smith and Big Q, I know you watching. You're going to watch it sometime. To hell with you saying, you being biased, but let's keep it real. Cam Newton has got a bum ankle. He got a cracked rib last week. They lost 5 wide receivers. They're bringing in 5 new ones in, and not knocking Benjamin, the wide receivers that they got. But it's going to be hard. If y'all win 10 games this year, you don't think they're going to win? Let me put you, because let me ask you. You think Carolina Panthers will win 10 games? I ain't asking you a 12-4 no more. I said just win 10 games. You think they're going to win 10 games this year?
Yeah, I do. I got them right at 10.
Okay, right at 10. Okay. All right, cool. But I'm going to say they go up there and they're going to barely win this game. I want to give it to Lovie Smith, but I can't see them right now gelling. They're going to gel, and they're going to be a monsters at the end of the season. But right now, I'm going to have to give it to the Carolina Panthers. They've been there. They've done that. They was in the playoffs last year. I'm going to give it to the Panthers. It's going to be by a field goal.
Right.
What say you?
I agree. I like the matchup or whatever. This is the whole thing. It's going to go back. It's going to still bite Lovey right across his hind parts. They're going to feel the good defense in Tampa Bay.
Uh-huh.
He took Josh McCown from here. Took him out there. I don't know if they got an offensive coordinator. That's always been his down. That's always been his downfall.
Right.
That's been the freaking straw in the rock in his shoe. It's like without that, but if they do get somebody that can call plays, that can get the offense like where it need to be, Tampa Bay gonna be tough.
You're right.
They're gonna be tough, Carolina, Cam Newton, he hurt. Is he gonna start this week 1?
I think he is.
So I don't know. They only gonna go as far. They play good defense. They run the game is suspect. They only gonna go as far as he take them though. So if he hurt, then they hurt.
Okay.
But I did, sit here and say that I did give him 10 games. Now, the 10 games I gave him, that was with the healthy Cam Newton. I don't know.
Okay.
Team, yay.
Team Big Q.
I don't know. Team Boy TV. I don't know. So. But this week, I'm taking them over Tampa Bay, though, so you got that one.
All right, cool. Next up, we have the Indianapolis Colts going up to Sports Authority Field at Mile High, playing my beloved Denver Broncos. I know Andrew Luck is the quarterback of the future. I got that. He looked good last year. They got T.Y. Hilton. I like me some T.Y. Hilton. I'll try to get him on my fantasy teams. I like him. They got, I think, Reggie Wayne. He's back. But they suspect on the defense. And I think, their pass rusher guy is suspended for taking PEDs. And they got Trent Richardson. So that's a step back. We're talking about a high octane offense. Yes, you're going to have to hear it because this is my team. Peyton Manning. They still reeling. They got payback. And the first game of every season, they blow people out. This is the first game of the season. Andrew Luck and them gave them problems last year. They're gonna make sure they're gonna make a statement in this game. We got our left tackle back, Ryan Clady. We got DeMarcus Ware to help out on defense. We got rid of bum ass Champ. Okay, I ain't gonna call him bum ass. I like me some Champ Bailey. He just got old. He even got cut by the Saints last week. But we replaced Champ Bailey with one of your favorite team players in Talib.
Yeah.
So we're looking good all the way around. So we're going to make this run for the Super Bowl, and we're going to start it here by stomping on the Indianapolis Colts. I ain't wasting no time. We're going to mollywop the Indianapolis Colts in week 1. It's going to be by at least 2 touchdowns. So I got the Broncos over the Colts. What say you? And I don't give a damn what you say right now, because I know you hate my team, but it's all good. Tell me how you feel.
They ought to be ashamed of themselves. Now they stealing players from New England.
You sound like you probably sound like this other Patriot fan I know.
They ought to be ashamed of themselves. They got things going on over there now. They done found out now Wes Welker, he on drugs, and it's the team just jacked. I don't care what Peyton Manning come out and do. He can come out and blow Indianapolis out. He can do whatever he want to do. Still don't mean nothing. For a preseason game against Seattle, really, what was he trying to prove? Playing the whole first quarter and a half. What was he trying to prove, G?
He was just mad for how.
What was he trying? Mad.
Wait, hold up, bro. You asked me a question, right? I'm answering your question.
Okay. What was he trying to prove?
He was just mad at how he got his ass kicked up and down the field. Dude, they only scored 8 points, man. This man threw breaking records, 55 touchdowns, 5,000 yards here. Doing all this, you come to the Super Bowl and get slapped in the face, and you forgot how to play. First snap of the game, the quickest points ever in Super Bowl history, and you let that happen. So he's ticked. You know Peyton Manning. You see how big that head is?
Yeah.
He's trying to plan stuff. He was planning stuff in the preseason as he was playing. So he just want to make sure the next time we see the Seahawks, if we see the Seahawks, this ain't gonna happen again. So that's just to answer your question.
Okay,
proceed, bro.
Yeah, you answered the question. You ain't got to worry about seeing the Seahawks though.
Okay.
But Indianapolis Colts, good offense. They got the quarterback, they got the wide receivers. Defense was suspect. I even had them in my fantasy league. I am at this moment trying to move them because I don't trust their defense.
Okay.
So Denver, they got rid of Champ. Mm-hmm. They got some. Who else suspended on their defense?
Suspended on whose defense?
Or hurt on Denver.
DJ. Is it DJ? I think this is I think
They missed a couple. They missing a couple players. I know that.
Okay.
That they had from last year, but I think they're gonna come out good like they always do. You know, Peyton Manning is gonna be.
Oh, it's Von Miller. I'm trying to think.
Yeah,
You got me thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
anyway, it doesn't matter. We got enough. We cool.
Yeah. I think y'all do for week 1. Yeah, I think y'all do. But I also think though, the Colts they always play them pretty good, pretty tough though. So they know. You know, they know what to do. It's a matter of them executing. I just don't think their defense is good enough right now to execute in that fourth quarter, even if it's a close game. They'll give it up some kind of way. So with that being said, I'm going with Denver. And it's not even reluctantly. I'm just going with them because they're just a better team in week 1. You know, now come week 3, 4, 5, you know, I have a whole different conversation for them.
Okay, you know what? I feel you. I hear you. Right now, I'm like some other Denver Broncos fan. I don't really care what you. Now you broke all your records last year. Cool, I got that. I ain't worried about no records this year. You make it to the playoffs and play like you're supposed to play in the playoffs. That's all I got to say. So yeah, we can finish 10-6, as long as we hit the division and go in the playoffs to do our thing. So. Okay.
I like the fact, and we'll just watch something on Denver since we finna move on now. I do like the fact that Seattle lined up in front of Denver and just hitting them square off in their mouth. You know, they didn't try to trick Peyton Manning. They didn't disguise nothing. They let him step away from the line and pretend to change plays and gyrate. And they was like, when you finish, all right. And it was just like a T-bone steak hanging from a stick, you know, and they just Poe Peyton, he just do they play each other this year?
No, man, no.
Oh, okay.
Right, are you done, man?
I'm done.
Are you done twisting the knife, man?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, all right. Can we move on?
Hey, I got 15 more weeks. I'm good. I want it all at once. I want it all today.
All right, man. We're going to move on. I'm done with you. All right, we got the New York Giants going up to Ford Field to play the Detroit Lions. I'm putting to you right now, bro. Love me some Chicago Bears, but I got my eye on Detroit Lions, man. They got Jim Caldwell's coach. They got a disciplinary out there. That's all they needed because they got weapons. They got weapons on offense. They got weapons on defense.
Yeah.
They need to be disciplined. Unlike Big Q Team Boy TV, I'm gonna respect Detroit Lions with this game here against the New York Giants. I think Eli Manning gonna throw at least three interceptions, and I'm gonna go ahead and give it to the Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions will beat the New York Giants in Week 1. Sorry, Vernie B. I know you're New York Giants fan, but y'all ain't winning this first game, so I'm gonna pick the Lions over the Giants. Handily. What say you?
I like Detroit also, even though they playing in a tough division. I like Detroit. They got the quarterback in Stafford. They got the running back in Bush. They got the wide receivers in Megatron. So yeah, I'm taking Detroit over Giants. Giants ain't got nothing. Eli trying to prove himself all over again. So we'll see what happened with that.
All right, let me ask you a question. It was on Team Boy TV a couple weeks ago. We talked about the NFC North. He said Detroit Lions are soft. His next statement was the whole NFC South will run over the Detroit Lions. What you think about the NFC South running over all the teams? I think they play every last one of the NFC South teams. Do you think, even the Atlanta Falcons, do you think that the Detroit Lions will lose every NFC game against the NFC South?
NFC South?
You got the Saints, you got the Panthers, you have the Buccaneers, and you have the Falcons.
Okay. First of all, Big Q said this?
Yes.
Detroit is a team of thugs. They ain't scared of nobody.
Right?
Secondly, I don't think Atlanta can beat Detroit.
Thank you. Okay.
I don't think Tampa Bay can beat Detroit. I think Carolina struggle against Detroit. because Detroit got so many weapons on offense and they can play defense, and I
Mm-hmm.
think New Orleans are struggling against Detroit. So both of them two teams, I think it'll go either way. The other two teams, Atlanta and Tampa Bay, I think they will lose to Detroit.
Okay.
So that's what I think. NFC South.
See, okay. Now, I already told Big Q I don't think he has any sense most of the time, but you just proved that to me. Well, I proved it last night, and I proved it today. So anyway, so you picked the Detroit Lions over the Giants?
Yep.
All right, cool. I got you down for the Lions. We're going to move on to the last game on Monday night. We have the San Diego Chargers. Now, that's enough to see. I'm gonna tell you what happened. We got the San Diego Chargers going up to University of Phoenix Stadium to play the Arizona Cardinals. I ain't gonna waste no time. San Diego Chargers, they had their windows closed a long time ago. Phillip Rivers, I like me some Phillip Rivers. That's all they got over there. Arizona, even though they lost Dockett on defense, they got a solid defense. Larry Fitzgerald's getting old, but I think they got enough weapons to win at home against the San Diego Chargers. So I got the Cardinals over the Chargers. Before I pull it over to you, once again, Big Q lost his mind. He must have had another brain fart because I heard him on his show, Game Time, with Bernie B, where he said that the San Diego Chargers will win the Super Bowl. Yes. And as I look at
he picked them even to be his own.
Did you hear what I said? He said the San Diego Chargers will win the Super Bowl.
He must be stressing at his job with high blood pressure, that nation and all that type of stuff. He don't know what he's talking about. So it could have been anything made him say that. Y'all don't hold that against him.
Okay. He been saying some off the wall stuff lately, so I'm just letting it blow by. I know where he gonna. You know what? We got our Get With It Sports Pick Up and Shut Up League coming along. I know where he's gonna stand already. So go ahead, bro. I'm sorry. I digress. Go ahead.
No, I like Phillip Rivers. I always like Phillip Rivers.
I know.
I don't think San Diego got enough to beat Arizona though. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm going with Arizona this week.
You know. Okay. Cool. All right.
San Diego winning the Super Bowl. That guy, he just joshing. Don't y'all know he was messing with y'all?
He was just poke. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I think he just tried to poke at us, try to get us started. But anyway, those are our picks for week 1. I know. You know what? For it to be week 1, we talked a whole lot, but that's all right. We just here to entertain and give you the right picks. I actually think we have. Oh, let me ask you real quick. Wait, first we have one. We have the Baltimore-Cincinnati game. We have the Cleveland-Pittsburgh game. Of course, we got the New England-Miami game. Those 3 games we got different. So we're gonna jump off, see who's gonna jump off and get the lead after week 1. But let me ask you real quick. Which game is your game of the week?
My game of the week. Well, Green Bay, Seattle.
You know what? I'm looking at it like, man, that might be the game.
Green Bay, Seattle with a close Denver, Indianapolis.
You know what? I'm gonna have to piggyback off of your selection. I'm gonna agree with you. It's the game tonight between Green Bay Packers and the Seattle Seahawks and the Indianapolis Colts and the Denver Broncos. Those are our games of the week. Those are our picks of week 1. Thanks for joining and checking out the channel. Hopefully we helped y'all out when y'all pick these games this week. And for those that don't know, we have a Get With It Sports Pick 'em and Shut Up League. This is our 3rd year in. We're growing each year. First year we had 18. Last year we had 30. This year we're looking to put 60 up in there. The people still joining in as we speak. If you want to join us at the Pick 'em and Shut Up League, email us at getwithitsports2@gmail.com with a picture, because we need a picture, because every Tuesday we'll have Top 10 Tuesday where the top 10 players in our league will shine, and I'm going to throw a video up each Tuesday during the season. So if you want to join up, hit us at the getwithitsports2@gmail.com
Right.
email address with the picture. I'll give you the group ID and the password, and you off and crack it. Things is going to be different this year than last year. You had to have all your picks in by Thursday. We all hate Thursday night games. So instead of having them in by Thursday, you got to have them in by Sunday noon for the first game on Sunday. So if you miss Thursday game, you just missed Thursday game. That's one game. So that's what we got for Pick'em Shut Up League. Join in. Hit me on getwithitsports2@gmail.com or tweet me, getwithitsports. Tweet my partner crime over there, LEB412.
So.
And we get you in. So that's all we got for you. We're gonna move on up out of here. Get ready. Well, I'm gonna get ready to enjoy the game. I know you gotta go to work.
Yeah.
So till next week or until this weekend, if something jump off. This is Get With It Sports, place where you get your sports with a little swag. I'm Glass.
I'm Brandon.
The best tag team tandem out there on Sports Talk on YouTube. And as always, be good, be safe, get with it. Peace.